quick tour of this 1x1 design I just made, like a dedicated duo, trio design, upkeep total, 30k, fully wide gap on all sides, stability bunker, seawall, reverse waterfalls, everything you need to have a nice little wipe, so I'll just get to the tour. Got a very standard cheap gatehouses here. As per usual, I like to use the solar panels here to toggle the angles of each peaks for your compound when it gets broken. Very nice meta angles. I'm sure if you've seen any sort of base videos before, you would have seen these. Turret as per usual, covering the compound and the furnaces. Then we like to, I don't really use large furnaces, but here they quite nicely segment up the compound, making it harder, giving raiders less space when they're pushing into your base. Here we have the seawall. We've got a double chain link turret on the top here, watching it very nicely, combined with the bedroom turrets here, giving you full coverage of your entire seawall. We want to jump up here, and you get nice little Patrico angles, peek here onto your breach. Extremely good, especially if you need someone covering you when you're trying to seal your compound. Also, a very easy seal on the compound here. Just slap down. If I put this fucking cosmetic ass refinery out of the way, very easy to seal your compound. Very nice. Now, if you want, we continue around the seawall here. Some simple peaks, you know, throwing nades, HVs, smokes, whatever you like. Some windows for visibility as well. Up here you get some height as well onto the raiders coming into your compound, and additionally up here you will see we've got our reverse waterfall setup, which I will showcase much later into the showcase. Standard bedrooms here, 2 barrels here for all the kits you need to defend once the Patricos cover your compound very nicely. Now if we want to get into the main part of the base, the mobility is fully symmetrical on both sides, so you don't need to worry about what side of the base you're coming in. It'll lead you to all the spots you need to be in. First floor here, I've just put some E-furnaces down for cosmetics. One of the sides here, you can stash a battery or a locker if you'd like. Other side will lead to the stability bunker into our core. Come down here, stability bunker protected here. This needs to be twig actually, not wood. Overlay on, there you go, because then it can be splashed from the walls. But you can upgrade this bit to sheet because you break the bunker off of this wood here. Very simple, cozy starter. 16k upkeep there on the main PC, you can see, and barrels for everything you need. Space for up to 3 bags. Want to move up here. Got plenty of space to spam beds as well, which is very important when you're in a raid as a duo. Moving up into the open core here, we've got a retakes on both sides, watching over your open core. It's a very simple, small open core, but it gets the job done. This base is designed to be just sort of simple, 1x1 base design, nothing too complicated, so as symmetrical as possible on all sides. You've got your boxes here, stash your boom and your best loot in there. Workbench down here, space for lockers, very, very nice. Retakes repeat on to the shooting floor here, as you can see. And we've got our sort of main mobility around the shooting floor. We've got bedrooms, again, repeating on the shooting floor on both sides. Space for a locker and a barrel for whatever you may need. We go to the first set of the wide gaps here. You've got protected wide gaps on all sides. Some nice little downward angles. If you even won, you can flip this frame to be the other way around if you do prefer a tighter angle. I can't decide which one I prefer, but they're both very nice. And again, very simple. Fall protected peaks on this side. And if you want to go over to the other segment of the wide gaps, it is along this way for this door path here. You got very nice shooting angles into your seawall and your compound here when it gets breached. Patricos up here on these tracks, very nice angles, very tight angles onto the breach if your compound ever gets broken. And also some nice open retakes onto the roof, which I've been quite a fan of recently, because I feel a lot of the time people just spam those ankle biters you've seen in bases, and when someone's on your roof, you don't get much vertical view with just the ankle biter, so you can actually see where everyone is on the roof and they can't get down to you. So again, head glitch, Patricos repeat. You can take the glass off if you need an angle out there. Very nice wide gaps. And then we can move on to our roof. roof has 4 different ways to access it. This is repeat on both sides here. You've got your classic ankle biters looking over, leading out. Very simple roof entrance here. And then, I think the server's lagging because it doesn't want me to close that door. If you want to go down here back to where the main mobility was, ankle biters here, you've got one-ways here. Giving you a lot more safety when you're trying to enter your roof, and I tried to keep the roof as simple as possible, to be honest. It's very nice, very clean. I'll put some twig down here if you'd even like to, you know, get yourself a mini copter, scrappy attack heli, whatever you manage to get. And you see you can't get down into these retakes here. You've got Patricos repeating on the roof. You've got some more angles and downs as well, very nicely covered. Here you've got some simple upward moves for taking Kelly, you're sniping at raid bases. Here you've got the very simple waterfall I mentioned. It gives you control as well, but there's 4 of them, and honestly these waterfalls can be really, really important in a raid defense, and even though it's very simple, we'll get the job done. You've got your post-patch brutalist here. As you can see, this is sheet metal, not stone. Triangles, very nice angle here. Once again, some more simple peaks, which I've been trying to incorporate more because I find myself just spamming fob peaks everywhere. But yeah, there you have it. This is the base. Let me know if you guys want a tutorial or